and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
A West Fargo teacher is on leave and an investigation is underway after an incident earlier this week. Valley News Live has confirmed that Cheney Middle School teacher Dan Mocktel has been on paid administrative leave after an incident this Tuesday. The school district says it cannot discuss what happened yet because the investigation is ongoing. But we were able to look at Mocktel's records and found this is not the first time he has been reprimanded for his behavior with students. We'll have more details about that tonight on Valley News Live at 6. Police are notifying the public of a high-risk sex offender living in the Northern Valley. 32-year-old Justin McGregor has moved to 317 North 7th Street in Grand Forks. That's a few blocks away from Central High School. He's been convicted of multiple sex crimes with minors ranging from ages 5 to 16. Police are calling for McGregor, calling him a high-risk and dangerous individual. We're making the most of today since we're not going to see sunshine and teens tomorrow. Hutch, we won't see that Arctic blast tonight, though, right?
Absolutely not. What a joyful day it was, and we only did get into the teens. But the sunshine alert right now as we look to the west on our Valley Skycam, part of the Storm Team Skycam network. Peak temperatures today close to 20 as advertised. That happened in Bemidji and Park Rapids, mid-teens elsewhere. Look at Grand Forks, a balmy 18 degrees today. A few clouds up north. Radar shows a couple flakes here and there, but nothing to be concerned about. But there are flakes in the forecast for tomorrow. So enjoy your evening tonight. Temperatures will slip back in the single digits in Fargo. By bedtime, lower single digits. And likewise, a similar story in the Northern Valley. I'll have details on how much shovel trouble you can expect to close out your work week on Friday and begin the month of March. Kind of coming in like a lion, but the weekend looks even worse than a lion. I'll have details on all that here in a minute.
Makes me feel so good.
Yes.
Thank you, Hutch. Investigators have now identified the deputy who shot a man near Alexandria on Tuesday. Deputy Alexander Herzberg shot 27-year-old Tyler Schmidbauer. The deputy was responding to a report of a domestic disturbance in Miltona, Minnesota. He was not hurt and is now on administrative leave. Schmidbauer was killed in that incident. A man was taken to the hospital early this morning after crews rescued him from a burning apartment. Around 5:30, West Fargo fire crews responded to an apartment fire in the 1000 block of 1st Street East in West Fargo. When they arrived, there was smoke coming from a first-floor unit. A bystander told crews they heard yelling from inside the apartment. A man was rescued and sent to the hospital. His condition isn't known at this time. The fire was quickly knocked down and did not spread to any other apartments. No one else was injured, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. Fargo police are reminding you to lock it or lose it after a string of snowmobile and snowmobile trailer thefts. The department has taken 8 theft reports since the start of the year. They're urging you to get a hitch and a trailer lock, take the key out of the snowmobile, and chain it to an immovable object. This week is Neighborhood Week in Grand Forks, a time when the community can talk with city leaders about what's on their minds. Valley News Team's Maddie Jelsa spoke to one resident who says he loves living in Grand Forks, but there are a few things that could be fixed.
I don't really see too many areas where the city is failing.
But Danny Halwerda says he would like to see a youth center in Grand Forks.
I think that builds community, is that face-to-face interaction, and if we can encourage a place for our youth to be, that's something that I'd love to see.
The Grand Forks mayor says that's the goal of these neighborhood meetings, to have the city hear what's important to the people who live here.
We want to retain the people that live in our community. We don't want to just continue to plan for the future and people that don't already live here. We want to plan for all of that together.
Mayor Brown says he has a few goals that he's going to be focused on to make this year the best year yet. That includes taking care of the streets, workforce, and the retail sector, including the malls.
It definitely is part of the conversation, and maybe just reimagining what malls look like and what they should contain is a part of that.
Council members say all ideas and concerns are welcome, and they'll be sure to share them at future city meetings. In Grand Forks, Mandy Jelseth, Valley News Live.
There is a neighborhood meeting in Ward 2 tonight at 5:30 at the Fire Department on North Columbia Road in Grand Forks. For more details, visit our website, valleynewslive.com, to find out more about that neighborhood city meeting. Today is the day you can make smiles through miles. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz joins us live from the 5-star call center with MakeAWish, North Dakota, to explain how your unused airline miles can help local Wish kids take flight. Rose?
That's right, Andrea. Technically, you could donate these miles all year long, but the North Dakota chapter of MakeAWish that we're doing here in Fargo is doing an all-day, take no breaks, donate these miles and get this done today. So we are trying to get as many people as possible to donate these miles, and they set a goal of 1 million miles to donate, because last year they set a goal of 500,000 miles, and they exceeded that by about 300,000 something miles when they got about 900,000 almost miles. So now they're trying for 1 million miles. And I actually have here with me a Make-A-Wish mom who then became a volunteer. Rachel Conrad, thank you so much for coming on. Can you just tell us briefly, we don't have a ton of time, but we want to know about your experience as a Make-A-Wish mom.
Thank you for having me. Yes, my daughter did a Make-A-Wish trip, which required the travel, and it was an amazing experience for us, and it really got our daughter to actually be able to be a kid again and get away from her medical problems for a while, and it was something we'll never forget. And now we want to pay it forward by helping other Wish kids be able to go on their wishes and do these amazing experiences.
Yeah, and one of the things about this is that 75% of these Wish kids need to travel to be able to fulfill their wishes, and you were one of them, right?
Correct.
Where did you guys go?
We went on a Disney cruise.
Yeah, and how was that? I mean, you already said. But
it was wonderful, but our daughter's wish was to meet Princess Belle. So, but I'm currently working on 2 other wishes that are also travel wishes, and they have multiple siblings in those families. And my understanding is that we already have enough miles donated for a family of 4, which is fantastic. So please continue to donate those miles, because it really helps these kids and these entire families to have these experiences that they won't otherwise get, and get away from their medical problems for a while and just be kids. So please just donate.
Great. Thank you so much. And like she said, you can donate. We have a number for you. You have our website. You could go to valleynewslive.com and go to our homepage, and you will be able to click on the banner and donate that. Even if you think, oh, well, my miles are about to be expired. Wrong. If you donate, even though they're about to expire, they won't expire ever. So please do that. And we will be here 5:36 and for the rest of the night to talk to you about this. Live at the 5-star call center, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live. Back to you, Andrea.
All right. Thank you, Rose, for that live report. We have a traffic reminder for you this evening. Believe it or not, the road construction season starts tomorrow. What that means is busy 52nd Avenue South is going to be shut down between 47th and 53rd Streets. Crews are going to tear out the bridge over the county drain there. It will eventually be replaced with 2 bridges. This is just the beginning of major reconstruction on this southwest Fargo traffic artery in the coming weeks. Work on that project will impact this part of the metro area all summer long. Political analyst and national TV journalist Greta Van Susteren is joining Gray Television and Valley News Live. Van Susteren will be the chief national political analyst for our Washington News Bureau. She's also working to develop shows for Gray TV stations. Greta has worked for Fox News, MSNBC, and CNN. Coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 6, she talks about why serving you is so important. Today, Valley News Live got a sneak peek at the new Fargo dispensary that is now scheduled to open tomorrow after a 1-day delay. We caught up with Pat Doherty, who's the director of Acreage Holdings, to find out what customers can expect tomorrow when doors officially open at the dispensary.
On your first visits, patients and caregivers should expect to spend about 30 minutes at the dispensary. And that's largely due to the consult that we'll have with the individual to make sure that they're comfortable and they're knowledgeable about what we have here on site and what may work best for them.
The dispensary will open tomorrow at 10 in the morning. The second summer